Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to NinjaTrader Live. I'm Tracy Shuchart, Senior Economist, and here are the headlines moving markets this afternoon. First, we had Donald Trump was in the UK speaking with Keir Starmer at a joint press conference, and he called for their government to increase drilling for oil and gas in the North Sea, calling it a great asset. He said, "You have a tremendous resource here, the North Sea. The oil from the North Sea is extraordinary." And he called it disaster and a very costly joke that they were pursuing wind energy. Yes, literally said that to his face in this conference, and said that his drill baby drill policy had reduced fuel prices and cut inflation in the United States, and said that the UK should pursue similar strategies, fully exploiting their oil reserves. Next on the Trump front, he said he wants the allies to stop buying Russian oil. He said, if the price of oil comes down, Putin's going to drop out of the war. He said, and this was up right after that press conference with UK Prime Minister, he's going to have no choice. He has to drop out of that war if oil prices come down. He said he'd be willing to consider other efforts to push Putin, but said he would not do that unless allies were going to end their purchases entirely of Russian energy, effective immediately. Now, Trump is kind of in a pickle here because if he does want lower oil prices, if the Europe or allies, the Europeans, stop buying Russian LNG, then and oil, that's going to take that oil off the market, in other words. So he's kind of in a pickle over here, but that is what he said. He also just, a new headline came out, and he said it doesn't feel like it's time to talk to Putin for a ceasefire. So I'm not sure exactly what that means. That literally just came across the wires. Next, but not, we have the U.S. government and Intel stake is now worth $14 billion after the NVIDIA deal. We talked about this morning. NVIDIA offered a $5 billion investment in Intel, and Intel shares soared as much as 28%, have come down slightly, but quite a wild move. And that market, considering Intel, has been struggling for years amid difficulties with their manufacturing business. And so I'm going to go out on a limb here and probably say the government had something to do with that $5 billion investment, as their current chip maker, TSMC, is a far superior chip maker. So I just think maybe the government had something to do with this deal. Next, but not least, kind of a slow news day, but we do have FedEx earnings after the bell. Now, FedEx operates a massive network that touches nearly every corner of the economy, from e-commerce to retail to manufacturing to industrial shipments. So changes in its revenues and shipment volumes can signal shifts in demand before they show up in official GDP or employment figures. Historically, downturns or surprising weakness in FedEx results have alerted investors to possible recessions, while strength can signal economic resilience. So that is going to be a rather watched earning after the bell today. And that is the news while we were away, and I will hand it off to Jim for an Edge report.
All right. As I said, everybody follow that? How's everybody doing? Sorry for that little mute we just had. But we're unmuted now. We're ready to go. Thank you for that, Kevin. 10-minute E-mini S&P chart up on the screen right now. We're kind of getting close to Apex finally finishing and getting into next week, which maybe they'll be a little bit more normal. We're going to have Fed Palooza, I'm sure, next week. But today we had some nice trading. We had some highs were put in right after the European initial balance. And you can see my purple lines here that's kind of highlighted that. And, we got stuck up there, right? We got stuck up approximately 67.18, which were the highs. And then we tried to make a double top right after the U.S. initial balance. The U.S. initial balance did the same thing, but we failed. That was a failed breakout to the upside. And so that got me thinking a little bit about our friends at Edgeful. And I was like, all right, what are the chances of single breaks and double breaks today? So I pulled up the website. I'm going to drag it over really quickly just to explain. And the way I have this set up, I have my initial balance breakout report set up for the initial balance being 9:30. The regular trading hours, 9:30 to 4 p.m. And then it gives me a pie chart and says, all right, this is the on your look back, Jim, and this is a 6-month look back. Here is the percentages of initial balance breakouts. And so the one setting I changed down here, and you could change the IB time frame from 60 minutes to something else. I didn't. Candle time frame is at 15 minutes. You could change that to whatever you want. It doesn't change the stat that much. But this is what I did change, which was important. IB breakout measure by close. In other words, by a candle close. So wicks don't count. 77.1% chance we're going to have a single break. Well, that's not surprising. Only 16.79% that we'll have a double break. In other words, a candle close above and a candle close below. And then a really small percentage, 6.1%, that there'll be no break. Well, looking at today, just kind of eyeballing it, I don't know. I mean, we don't have a candle that is closed above 67.1350, and we don't have a candle that's closed below a 66.70. So, by definition, according to Edgeful, there is no break. And that no break falls in the 6.11% category, which is pretty low. So, am I worried? Well, not really. I'm wondering if that's going to hold or not. We have a really kind of wonky value area. We have a point of control that's right at 66.96. We have a competing point of control around 67.07. And then right in the middle of that, we have that call resistance level, that even level. Remember, we're coming into OPEX, so these 6,700 even levels are important. And look at the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 10-minute candles. They're pretty small, and they're pretty linear, and they're just kind of tracking this point of control. So I'm a little bit on edge right now, and I'm thinking about the breakout. And what's more likely in my mind? To break out to the upside, to try to make new highs after kind of a failed top, or a breakout to the downside to get closer to this JAX 2 level. We'd have to break JAX 4 level to break it. Today might be one of those inside days. We might not do it. But this is a stat I'm thinking about right now, and I'm leaning to the bearish side. Anything could happen, of course. We don't know what is going to happen. But right now, it's steady Freddy sideways. Hopefully, the Leo and Stowe are going to be able to make hay out of this thing, and we get moving a little bit more as we go. So that's kind of where we're at right now. We're kind of stalled, still, looking for places to buy in general. But right now, I'm feeling a little negative. Let's shoot over to that 30-year bonds really quickly and take a peek at what that's looking like. Nice kind of action today again. The European initial balance, kind of a little bit of an upward movement, not a lot, sideways. And then right after the open here for the bonds, nice sell-off, and we just kept selling. We didn't recover. We didn't retrace back up meaningfully. But guess where we ended? We ended right at that Menthor Q one-day min, 116.24. That's where we're at right now. And it's even more pronounced in the 10-year note. I'll show you that in a second. But again, for days like today, when you have these big moves down, let's go ahead and shoot over to the 10-year note. We'll see it even a little bit better, I believe, if my memory serves me correct. Big move down, and look what the lows were. That one-day min by Menthor Q. So they're pretty compelling when you have these big moves. It could be a move down. It could be a move up. It doesn't really matter. I'd be looking for a 1-day max if we had that big move up. But we lost VWAP in the rearview mirror back here at 8:30 to 8:40 candle. Yeah, we had a couple of penetrations and then sideways. But look at that. Jax 1. That's where we spent a lot of time at recently. Still, point of control is a little bit lower here, and I'm thinking we're probably done for the day. But if I had to do anything, again, I'm leaning toward the bearish side right here in the 10-year notes. And really quickly, let's look at gold. If I could find it really quickly here, and then we'll get to our main event. Gold is sticky. Gold is very sticky. It's very strong. We talked about this morning. We had a couple sell-offs, huge rally, huge sell-off, and then some stability. And really, we've been trading around this 36.77 just about every candle since, I don't know, 10 o'clock. So that seems to be a real happy place right there. And there is an official point of control there, even though there's a competing point of control right below it. We're in our sweet spot right now. I don't expect gold to change very much. S1 held as the low, framed the bottom of the conversation. And that's kind of another reason why I have these pivot levels up here, because a lot of times, a lot of traders follow that, and they do act like support and resistance. That is today's Edge Report. And I am pleased to be able to announce the kickoff of Trade the Close.
Thanks, Jim. What's
Morning,
up,
brother?
Hey, Jim, how's it going?
It's going pretty good. Pretty good, Leo.
Both you guys sound like you've been smoking a cigar all day.
Dude, I went through, this is my second bag of Ricola today.
Is that the trick? I just need that.
If you have a sore throat or any kind of throat congestion, you remember the Ricola commercial, right?
Yeah.
Ricola.
Yeah. See? And Stowe would sing that song when he was on tour.
Have you ever had this cough drop called Fisherman's Friend? That thing is the most hardcore cough drop of all time. My grandma would throw that at me when I was a kid. I don't know if it still exists. It's probably been banned, rightfully so, for being too disgusting. But have you ever had that one?
Friend. No,
Fisherman's Friend. Check it out.
It sounds like a nice one. We're getting comments in the chat saying those are disgusting.
Yeah, those are disgusting. Yes. I think my grandma always had this rule, like the more disgusting it was, the better it was going to be for you for any sort of ailment. So that's kind of how I had my childhood.
Wait a minute. Fractal, thank you for that kind words. I will feel better. As soon as we're done here, I'm hopping in the hot tub, 104 degrees.
Nice, nice.
And I am I'll say it out loud. I am the hot tub champion of the world. I could outlast anybody in the hot tub. Leo's like, why am I here? He's just staring off in space.
Yeah.
Leo, you're a hot tub champion too? No?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna just let you guys chat, you know?
All right.
Sounds like a good conversation for you guys to just bang it out.
All right. So getting back to business. First day after FOMC. Any surprises? What are you guys thinking?
No, yeah, pretty much exact. You narrated it very well on ES at least. RTH point of control just now moved to 96, 97, somewhere in there. It seems, yeah, that we've gotten ourselves into this two-way down here. I've held this trade all day and it has come all the way back on me. I still want to buy 66.90s if given another chance to. Might maybe get it in the next hour and a half. I don't know. But everything seems like it's just rolling and doing some two-way trade. Same with NQ down here too. So I don't know. Leo, you got a trade on?
I did, but I cut it. I'm not feeling this.
Fair.
Which direction were you going?
I was long from right around here at 34. And we tagged this view up and just started to die. So I just cut it. We have this, balanced range here in this afternoon session. It makes sense to look for to be long down here, but we've rejected overnight high. We've rejected this VWAP 3 times, and that's anchored from this high right here. Um,
Yep.
maybe there's a bit of weakness right now in the market. So I just kind of want to see what um what other trades that just kind of wait and see. I'm in wait and see mode.
Makes sense. Makes sense. All right. Well, thanks everybody for being here today in the chat. I do want to really thank everybody for the thumbs up. We appreciate that. Helps the channel. We appreciate the subscriptions. It helps the channel also. We're getting close to that 150K mark, and we're going to have gifts flying out the door. So we appreciate everybody who have subscribed as well. If you can, great. We appreciate it. We appreciate anybody who's viewing, of course, from wherever you are in on this planet. Thank you for being here. Thanks for supporting each other in the chat. Everyone's pretty kind and pleasant here. This is a really great community. So thank you for that. And more importantly, not even more importantly, the same level of importance. Thank you, Leo. Thank you, Stowe. Appreciate you guys for putting it on the line this afternoon
Sure.
for the viewers.
Yeah, happy to.
All right, all right. All right, I'm going to be in the chat, guys. Good luck.
All right, brother. Thank you.
Thank you, Jim. I hope you feel better by the time you come back.
I would just do a quick hot tub sesh, while we're streaming. I'm surprised. I assume Jim would be the kind of guy to have a hot tub out or have a TV out by his hot tub. Get some NT live going, get some hot tub time going in the afternoon.
I think what we want to see is Stowe trading from the hot tub now.
I'm actually not a hot tub guy. I get way too hot in that thing.
Even better.
You want to see me pass out? All right, cool.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair.
Let's see can Stowe hold this trade and not pass out.
I already do
we
that.
could put business duck in the hot tub with you as well.
Try to remember to breathe.
It's like they're trying to bid out of these 28s again.
Yeah, it didn't.
Go for it.
Yeah, NQ did not do anything there, but ES did. I added one more ES at 92. I'm going to take it off at view up here. If we get back to the point of control. Yeah, NQ just like every buyer in the world sitting there at 77.30, huh? I mean, good for you.
Yes.
Good for you, bud. Good for you.
There's
Enjoy
buyers at 7:30. Yep. I just, I wasn't feeling it, so I cut the trade.
Look at this. Look at this scam low.
Want to watch it run? It is a scam. Look at that.
Look at that scam.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
This is some white van stuff right here, folks. Look at this. Look at this scam.
Look at this ledge on this profile, man.
Gross. You disgust
Illegal. It's time for the song.
Which one? We have a song?
Can you take me
higher?
I have a fantastic meme.
Oh, really?
For that song, a video actually to promote.
Okay.
To promote the 4-way NinjaTrader Live Challenge next Thursday.
Next Thursday. It's not the one that's going on right now. It's important, chat. I
It's
did a
not
bunch
the
of
one
work
that's
walking
going
them
on
through
right
today.
now.
No.
It's the 4-way battle. Everyone has picked XY to win. Everyone. He is the number one pick.
Did they really?
Everyone, yeah. It did. It's not even close.
I mean, he's really
like 70% odds to win.
Whoa, okay. All right. Who's the dark horse? Is it me? It's probably me or Nick.
Nick's the dark horse.
Okay.
So go register. Make sure you click on the 4-way battle. If you don't have NinjaTrader yet or Trade of 8, you can use the web app. So you don't have to download any software or anything funky. You can literally register. And this is the great thing about it. There you can trade you only can trade micros, so it's MES and MNQ.
Yep.
And you can trade 5 lots, just like Stowe's deal said. So it's going to be really hard to game it. I know sometimes these things can be gamed, just depending on how they're set up. We try to make it very, very realistic in the sense that You start with a $5,000 account, you can trade 5 micros. So, and the top 20 people win money. So it's not just the top 3 that get paid, it's the top 20. So
First place is still 1K though.
first place is still $1,000 for
Pretty
free.
sick.
Yeah, they've picked XY. Look, see, 70%.
That makes me want to take my vote off XY just because I do a lot of good work in versing the chat. So okay.
So we're gonna be
I might need to bet on Nick right now.
on from 8 a.m. Central.
Okay.
Because Eastern time is fake. And we're gonna be on until 11 a.m. Central, so noon Eastern.
Okay.
And then we'll have lunch. I'm gonna trade through lunch. I don't care. Because I'm in it to win.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
And we come back in the afternoon. So we'll be back for the afternoon session. Kane voted for himself. Kane, you can't vote for yourself because you're not on the list. Just saying.
Kane must have started his own poll also.
So
in order to vote for himself.
The link to subscribe, they're gonna post it in the chat.
Man. I think I'm getting too old to be doing all this running. I think I really have to come face to face with my own running mortality this week, Leo. These miles are not going. Yeah. Have you been training? Because you told me we were going to do that marathon or whatever. No. Well,
what we're going to do is going to be an ultra. So we're going to do 67, 70 miles or something.
And that'll be the last day. That'll be the last day anybody hears from old Stowe.
No.
You think I can make it? I don't know, man. I got to figure out this plantar fasciitis thing. I'm dying.
No, man. Just, don't get old. But we're going to be on all day Thursday. Come trade. Just come trade with us. Come hang out.
Yes.
Let's see who wins the bragging rights competition because somebody's going to win. Between the
it's
four
also
of us.
Really important, chat. There's a lot going on with this thing. It's most important that you use my link to sign up because Leo thinks that I'm not as good of an influencer as he is. So it's
excuse me. Did I didn't say that. That is a damn lie.
He maybe alluded to it. That's
there's
not verbatim.
Lies,
it's
and
not
then
verbatim.
there's lies, and then there's damn lies. Stowe, that's a damn lie, and you know
damn
it.
Lie. All right, fair. He didn't say that, but still use my link so I can win because it's all about this side quest. Do we get this thing up on Polymarket yet, where we can start? What's the line?
Somebody put up Polymarket. I want to bet on myself.
Can you figure out how to start taking side bets for this? Can you run the book? I assume Jim's going to still be there to be our dude, right? Jim, you're gonna still be around? Okay, Jim's on it. Cool. All right, Jim's going to run the side book.
All right.
Good.
Side bets the Kane. Oh, I also have another bone to pick with you.
Okay, cool. We've got time.
You
Yes.
just in general,
Yes.
in your mid-morning sessions,
Yes.
you do not interact with the chat that much.
It depends.
I have been big-timed by you personally more than anyone else. And Kane even messaged me today. He's like, I was trying to talk to Stowe in chat, and he totally ignored all of my messages.
I know. I was really trying to manage that trade this morning. And it was really hard. I got in, I mean, if you look, I got in I had a great one off VWAP that was, kind of a pain to get into. It took me a couple shots. I got out of it completely at 07. And then I thought about shorting and didn't, but then I was just still watching. And then I was like, you know what? I think I'll just wait and buy this at the 90s. And then all of a sudden we got to the 90s instantly. So then I had to put that on. Yeah. But you're right, Leo. I did not give the chat a lot of love today. You are right.
That's not just today, brother. That is a habit of Stowe. You just ignore people. You big time them. You're not. I've talked to you in the chat before, and I'm like, why even show up? You know, why even show up if Stowe's not going to even say
Well, I mean,
hi? You
I
know,
talk to you guys all the
respond.
time, but like my chat dudes are different dudes. Like I got Mark S, I've got Friend 1010, I've got Nautilus. Nautilus is the MVP today. Did you see that? The wrestling.
That was hilarious. That was hilarious, Nautilus.
Yes, very
Yes,
good
see,
Nautilus.
Kane just says you just big bro him. So what you're saying is because you talk to us offline, you ignore us when you're on the show. So okay. So we won't come on your streams and support you in the chat. I
All
got it.
right. Let's
Cool.
see. Let's see what's going on.
You changed. Kane says you changed. I hate it when the homies switch it up on me.
Yeah, I got a taste. I got a taste of the big time, and what can I do? What can I say? What can I
Yeah,
say?
you dish your friends. You
I,
know,
di-
it's
I,
just like when you're in high school, you know, and you're hanging out with your homies and you get a girlfriend and you just totally ignore your boys.
I,
It's the
uh,
same thing. It's no different.
I wouldn't know. Wouldn't know about that.
Tell me you got bullied in high school without telling me.
No, I'm sure that it's nobody gets bullied wearing all black with spiky black hair, talking about punk rock all day. That never brings the bully around.
I feel some past drama from the big cat. No, we're just having fun.
It's not past drama. It's current drama. It's right now drama.
Mark, you didn't get your hat?
Oh no,
Oh man.
dude. Post office.
Hang on, let me look it up. Um, let me look it up. I'm logging in. What the
Well,
heck?
anyways, chat.
It was
How's it
supposed to
going?
come today.
Hey, Kane. Good to see you, brother.
Yeah, you should really apologize to Kane.
I'm sorry, Kane.
It says delivered, Mark. You
Uh-oh.
didn't get it.
You got Porch Pirate going on.
It says
We gonna get back up to
it
06
was
again?
delivered to the front desk reception / mailroom.
Oh,
I have a picture of your mailroom.
Mark, don't make us come to your work. Because we'll do it.
I will personally come to your mailroom.
Somebody's getting fired today. Jeremy in the mailroom. Toast.
I'll go to the mailbox again right now. Okay. Let's see it, Mark. Are we shorting? I like this area to short. It's too slow for me to put it on. We are really tight. We have large range. Now we're getting into a tighter range. It's honestly, it's just not worth the trade. I like it for a short. Like, you know, if you had a couple of micros you wanted to throw at this, sure. That's why this box indicates that's the kind of retracement from this leg here.
You got a buy zone there or a sell zone there? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Me too. Me too. On both, actually. Yeah, I don't know. You think we're gonna run the overnight high in ES? Do you think it's too far? You think that's a fool's errand at this point?
That's a fool's errand, yes. But I'm not going to bet you $500 that it's not going to happen.
Ah, piss. You saw me coming a mile away.
You
Huh?
sure about that? You sure about that?
If you bet
sure about
me
that?
$500 that it doesn't happen,
Hmm.
that it does happen. I'll bet you $500 that it won't.
Nah, I just that was my original idea this morning.
You're looking for that new all-time high in the RTH session.
Yeah. I mean, we haven't run the low or the high. I just like to check those stats off. Am I being a little OCD about it? Sure.
We
probably.
did it in NQ.
I know. I like to say I like them when they're working together. NQ's just stuck here though. Yeah.
See, even Job's getting short here, 57.
All right, Job. Godspeed.
how are the zones calculated? They're just retracements from swing legs. So like this leg here from top to bottom would create this pullback range here. So if you wanted to do like, a 50 to 55% retracement of this leg, then you'd create, 50 to 55%. If you wanted to do,
Look at this freaking guy right here.
if you wanted to do like, what are those things called that people talk about?
Gonna need to be more specific.
I don't use,
Bollinger Bands?
no. The mathematical things.
Standard deviations?
No.
The mathematical things.
You know what I'm talking about? Fibs. Yes, fibs. Yeah. You could do like a fib retracement, with it. I don't even know what they're called, obviously, so I don't use them. But you could do the fib numbers, like you could spit them in the tool and it would spit them out.
I was the wrong guy to ask about that, huh?
Personally, I like the 50 to like 60% retracement of a leg. So like that's why that is there. And that's why this little box is here now. So from this leg here, right here to this, it creates this zone. Obviously, you're not going to, just buy or sell every zone. But if you're looking for, a swing leg that you want to join that move, then you would just like wait for that pullback to get into and then see if that looks like a good entry for you.
Not those math things, the other math things. That's right, Steve. I do like, wow, everybody said fibs. Holy Moses, you guys know about fibs. Is it possible to turn the OFL volume by price study into a user-defined leg-to-leg profile using tool configurations? Yeah, you can.
Wait, what?
You can make the volume profile leg-to-leg, right?
It is leg to leg.
Yeah, it's
what are you
leg-to-leg.
talking about?
Yeah, somebody
That's
asked
a leg. Current leg. You can do RTH, ETH, current week, current month, specific start time, number of minutes, number of days, entire chart, visible range, etc. So you have tons
very nuanced.
Tons of flexibility. Kane told me I needed to zoom in.
Maybe Kane's just too far away from his TV.
We're getting a little bit of a pullback from that idea, but no, it's calculated from a leg, right? So like this current profile right here is from this low, and it's from this low to this high. If we make a new swing high right here, right now, by a certain number of points, then it will anchor to this high. So it kind of progresses along as we make highs and lows so that you can track the volume in a leg and the delta in a leg.
NVIDIA to invest £2 billion to boost the UK's AI startups. All right. Is that a lot of money? In pounds? How's the pound to dollar doing right now? I don't even know. Oh, that's right. We forgot to ask Jim about
where's Mark?
Vacation spending. I wonder if he got hosed.
I don't know. But are you able to user define it using tool configs? A tool config based on what? I guess that's the question. It's going to anchor to something. What tool config would you want to anchor it to?
Tracy's dropping very good news in here right now.
Trump on TV shows criticizing him. They're not allowed to.
You can't do that. Canceled. Canceled.
That's hilarious. I'm long the hat officially. My brother's Leo and Stowe. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
That is amazing. See, the best thing about the hat is it took a month to get to you. That's the part of the experience.
Yep. Is it coming? Is it not coming? Would it be as cool?
Should I
if it got-
DM him again? Should I DM him again? Should I just say hi, good morning?
Well, he did just have a baby, so maybe I'll give him another week.
Oh my God, dude. This baby is killing us.
They do that, you know. That people don't tell you this about kids. They're kind of like parasites. They show up and they they take everything that you have and more, and then you're like, what happened to me?
Yeah.
And then your parents are like, ha, 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 check this out. I've never seen my parents happier than when my kid is being mean to me. It brings them so much joy. It's disturbing the amount of joy that it brings them.
Yeah, this baby is going to be the end of us.
She's so cute, though.
Yeah, we love her, but she is it's a very difficult situation.
Book's clearing out a little bit here.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Oh, no.
Is there news coming?
I don't think so.
I think nobody just wants to do anything.
That's fair. Everybody's like, okay.
Friday's the day. OPEX Friday. Triple witching. They don't call it, we can't call it quadruple witching anymore.
I missed the fourth witch.
Yes, so it's only triple witching.
Was the fourth witch the Vix, and now they do that different? What happened to the fourth witch?
John, I have a son. He's 6 years old.
Big G.
Cap also has a son. He's, I think, 5.
That's wild. We all have kids around the same age. We really do, though. Our
Yeah.
kids are almost the exact same age. Oh, dude. Willow, she wiped out so hard yesterday. We were so worried.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it sucked. She's got a scooter, and it's like it's got 2 wheels on the front, 1 on the back. She was going down a hill. She's wiped out before, but this time she wiped out, and the handle spun around and caught her right in the eye. So she literally looks like she was in a bar fight right now. She's got big shiner. Yeah. And she's like, I can't believe I'm going to look like this at school.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because she's like a girly girl, but she's also pretty tough.
Yes. It's both. She gets both of those things from her mom, by the way.
Not for you.
No. She does not get the toughness from me.
Well, that's if you guys ever meet Stowe in public, you can just knock him out and he won't do anything.
That's right. I will make fun of you on the way down, and the burn will be sick. Know this. But you can beat me up, but I will get a good jab in first, verbally. I'm happy with that. Oh, look at this. What was that little party?
Tracy's telling us why it's triple witching now.
Oh, thank you.
Quad witching.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool.
But we knew it was triple witching. We weren't lying.
I asked if it was because of what
Oh,
was the fourth
you
witch?
asked.
Yeah. So the fourth witch was single stock futures.
But those are making a comeback possibly, right? Yeah. Jim just said that. Yeah. I was going to say the CME is not going to give up. They are coming back. There we go. What's the timeline on that? Is it like end of year? Is it the Mag 7? Is just the Mag 7 next summer?
Which one are you more excited about? Are you stoked to just sling Apple futures?
I think it would be fantastic. I would do Tesla.
Okay. All right. Cool. Yeah.
I would do Tesla or NVIDIA. Speaking of other markets, I'm gonna go through a process. I know I was talking to the team about this yesterday, and I was like, hey, everybody's trading NQ, everybody's trading ES on the stream. I'm gonna go through a process to identify a non-index market that I'll trade on NT Live. And I'm
Okay.
going to go through the process of how I go through market selection for picking a market that I want to trade.
I love that. Hey, that sounds like a good blog post too. You gonna write that baby up?
That could be a good blog post also.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Merritt does trade gold sometimes. But this is going to be I'm going to go through the process of why I select the market that I'm going to select. To give you guys an idea or maybe a framework for market selection instead of just trading the most popular market, which is NQ and ES.
I bet it's gonna be beans. That's my guess.
It could be corn, it could be milk futures, could be.
It can't be milk futures. We've already looked at milk futures. That thing is like bid, ask. There's nothing to be done in milk futures.
Milk. CME announced it in December of 24 with a start date of mid-25, but no updates since then.
Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure mid-25 came and went.
I'm pretty sure we're past. Let's see. Calendar check. Mid-25 gone. Yes. Dude, I have the best. I have a 17-year-old and she just got a car. She's the best 17-year-old because she's texting me, hey dad, can I go to Walgreens to get glue for my nails? Hey dad, can I go to Starbucks? Hey dad, can I do this and that? And I remember like when I had my first car. No, she's not texting. No. She's not texting while driving. She's texting me right now while she's not driving, asking if she can go somewhere. And anyways, I remember when I was 16 and I got my first car and I would just like literally just wanted to drive everywhere. And I think it's a great, like, there's no better way to get, time practice behind the wheel by just driving around town, like,
Yep.
Just quick trip here, quick trip there. You have to back up, you have to park, you have to, all this stuff. So this week, she just got it on Monday. This week she's been, doing this and that. And she's such a good kid.
That's awesome.
She can drive solo at 6. Well, she's 17. She was technically able to drive at 16 and she was practicing, but I didn't feel that she was ready. She had not shown enough responsibility to drive, a machine like a vehicle. She did not get a 09 Prius. No, I didn't torture her.
It's a 2010. Damn it. Get it right.
Get it right. So, she's done a lot of good things over the last year, like her grades and, just showing that she can be responsible. So she got a car.
That's awesome. Who was asking? Oh, Omni was asking that question. Omni, this isn't Canada. We got a lot different rules. These parts.
I did create a contract with her. She can only drive with, she can only have one other person in the car with her at any time right now. Unless it was like family.
Dude, I was so stoked to get my license. I got my driver's license. Like I got my permit on my birthday. I passed the test on, the exact 6-month mark. I was ready. What was your first car, Leo?
My first car was a 2000. It was like a 95. No, it was like a 99 Camaro.
Whoa. Okay.
No. It was a 95 Camaro. It was a T-top green Camaro. But here's what sucked. On my birthday, I failed the driving test.
Oh no.
And they make you wait a week. So my birthday was spent not driving.
Rats.
No, it wasn't an IROC. It was just a Camaro. Thanks. Appreciate that.
Hit
It
him with the
sucked.
trombone.
Yeah, it was definitely a sad trombone moment. But what's funny is, my parents had gone out of town quite a few times when I had the car before I turned 16. I think I had it for like 6 months. They went out of town a few times, and we may or may not have taken it out for a spin a few times with my friends.
You must not have had a contract.
I did not have a contract.
I see how you've made a contract for someone else, not yourself.
I learned,
Yeah. I have similar lessons I plan on
Yeah.
on doing. I was forced to take my driver's test in a stick car. I had to take it in the truck, which was manual.
Mm-hmm.
I was not allowed to. I had to take it in that so that I would. I was not allowed to be able to drive by myself unless I knew how to drive a stick. But
Mm-hmm.
now you can't even get one. Now it's like extra money for that. Insane. Oh, Job snagged a nice little short up there, huh?
Yeah, we did.
At Turkey.
Little 15-point zipper. $15 a banger trade these days.
Indeed.
The markets will open up, and when they do, be ready.
I
Be
think
ready
this
to
is just.
capitalize on it.
I mean, there was a lot. There was a lot going on this morning.
The box. Okay, hang on.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
JD Futures was asking about the box. Okay, so if you look at this high right here, and you look at this low right here, and you retrace, the box is a retracement from this swing high to this swing low. That's it. Very simple. Apple butter. Glad you took it. I think you were the one that called out the potential opportunity there. I just said, yeah, it might be a decent trade, a little trade. This morning was kind of a banger. Yeah, that open drive after the liquidation, or not a liquidation, just had a little bit of a push lower, and then we V-shaped right out of that to new highs.
Yes, we did. That was awesome.
No, it's not. It's automatically drawn. So I don't. It's not an objective thing. It automatically happens. Just based on the code we wrote, and the zones are, they print whenever the criteria are met. So this swing leg here is a criteria, met the criteria, so drew the leg. This little guy here, this lighter colored zone, you can't quite see, maybe not yet. It was from this high to this high to this low. So then we just draw a retracement. So the idea is like if you're trading, if you have a decent little trend, up or down, then you want to trade, with that trend using those retracement zones as like those opportunities. I also use them for targets too. So like, for example, if I were still long from that 730 area, I would have used that retracement zone as a target.
They're very good for that. It's real. Yeah. Just to have some context, be like, okay, we might keep going higher, but I'm coming up into something right now. Just be cognizant. Don't get too greedy. Scale some out, that sort of stuff. That's how I personally use those zones. I've got them on both DOMs though. They're
have the tools. I'm asking because I'm using Delta leg to leg for buy and sell zones and the dynamic rotation overlay. Yeah, you know what, JD? I would just send me a DM, and I might not be understanding your question appropriately. We can just chat online. You are welcome to give me a shout out if you wish.
Ooh, Cooper. Happy Russell 2000's all-time highs for those who celebrate.
I think Delhi is long the Russell.
Delhi said he covered.
Oh, he did.
Yes, Delhi covered into the Fed. Or he got long again, probably. I mean, I'm sure he put it back on if he wanted to. Should we plug the challenge again? I want to make sure people understand how to sign up for this damn thing. Because that one guy keeps responding to me on Twitter. He's like, yeah, I'm not doing so well. I'm in like 1400th place. And I'm like, it's not, unless you're from the future, sir. In which case, I'm going to need a sports almanac. But if you're not, please sign up properly. Leo, if you went to the future, would the first thing you do be to grab a sports almanac? Because that's what I'm doing, 100%.
A sports almanac?
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? I mean, that's like the classic Back to the Futures movie type stuff.
Yeah. And then would you come back and make Biff Town? Would you make Leo Town?
Yeah. Why
Sick,
not?
me too. All right, cool. I would. And it would look almost exactly like Biff Town. And I would live at the top of Stowe Casino. But I would be nicer than Biff. Biff was a dick, obviously. So I'd be like a nice Biff, I think. There's Delhi. Delhi covered. Fair enough. Delhi, you can always buy high and sell higher. Don't forget. I remember he took that trade in the face of all of us making fun of the Russell that day. And then I believe that day it was the only thing that went up. YouTube goer says I'm grabbing the Powerball numbers. I wouldn't grab the Powerball numbers. That's not as fun.
Is it possible to manually draw the leg-to-leg profile wherever you want? Yes. You can. Is the Powerball up to big numbers?
I'm not sure. I don't have a
I
single
knew
clue
it was, but
how to
then
play that
somebody
thing.
won it.
Every time I see somebody trying to order lottery tickets at the gas station, I'm like, dude, how are you even doing this? You should be a professor or something. This is the most complicated thing I've ever seen anybody do. They're like, let me triple box. Let me I'm gonna need a quad box, hot eights, give me 4 with the usuals. And I'm like, phew, what? Must be how the lottery gatekeeps all that money.
Can someone tell me if we break up or down from this range?
Oh, sure. Yeah, we'll let you know.
Yeah, if somebody tells you that we are going to break up or down from this range, if they tell you a direction, you should run the other way from that person because they don't know. Nobody knows. That's a fact.
Oh, I thought they were asking if I could tell them when it happens. Because
No.
I will. I mean, if it happens here, I'll let you know.
We'll see it. Yeah, we'll see it. You kept all the crypto. All right.
Boy, that overnight high, it seems
I didn't put like, if there's one thing that surprised me, it would be Delhi getting into crypto before I got into crypto, and he's 8 years older than me. I don't know. I feel kind of like, maybe there's something wrong with me, not Delhi.
just because he could figure out how to put money into his Phantom wallet.
Yes,
we couldn't.
exactly.
Yeah.
You got to move the money to here, to there, to there, to there, to there. I tried to trade the other, the coins when the president, whatever, and I literally couldn't. I couldn't figure it out. I had to transfer money here, pay gas there, transfer money there. By the time my original deposit was like to the destination, it was like half gone.
Yeah.
Uncle Crypto Delhi. That's right.
That's how they get you.
That's what, if you want to really bother Delhi, just call him Unc. He hates it.
Wait,
we found that out yesterday. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
You want to get under Deli's skin? Just call him Unc. Hey, Unc.
Well, Pax is Uncle Pax.
Well, he
Unc's
is.
taken.
Well, not necessarily. It's a status.
Well, I mean, I don't think Deli's ever told me to go get my shine box before, but I'm pretty sure Pax has. So I'm gonna give Pax Unc status for that.
There could be two Uncs.
Also, would like to point out, shining shoes, kind of a hard job. I don't feel like we should be running shoe shiners down. It's manual labor. It needs done, I guess. How else are those shoes going to be shined?
This market is way too slow for me. This is like Globex, and this is why I don't trade Globex.
Dude, what if they're about to smoke this low, or at least they're going to try for the 50th time. That's what I'm excited for. I'm only watching for one thing to happen right now, and that is
you're making me want to buy it.
This thing.
I trust.
Would you like to buy the 9th touch of this 730 level? Because
hey,
you have
man,
the opportunity right now.
7,000 other people have bought it. I might as well do it too.
They sure have. They sure freaking have.
That's not true, Deli. I'm just kidding.
Oh. Let me get my NQ one on here.
I don't wear shoes, ultra short shorts, and flip flops. Hawaiian shirt. Am I missing something?
Wait, what happened?
I don't know. Ken was just telling us about his dress wear.
Oh.
We are making some
Okay. They got below it.
progress.
No way. I mean, ES hasn't moved. So what was that? Was that a two tick stop run on that 725 guy?
Imagine that morning gap up and rally. I mean, I hate to say gap up and rally because we did go lower for a minute. But imagine we close back in the opening range.
There it goes.
That would leave a lot of volume behind.
Sure would. Also, you know what sucks about today? Jim was bearish. And every time Jim's bearish, I'm like, damn it. Jim's bearish. I should be paying attention to this.
Hmm.
I'm going to get in two.
They
Try
finally
it.
took it
Quick one.
out. Yeah, I'm looking at it. Not quite ready to pull the trigger.
A new high would be encouraging. Yeah, that $500 bet's a long way away.
Yeah, I wish you would have taken it. I would have given it to you. I would have taken the I would have done that trade with you.
I'm not bad at gambling all of a sudden. I'm not going to just show up and start making dumb bets. I'm here to take dumb bets, not make dumb bets.
Still pretty weak.
Yeah. Yeah, bit of an F- there. So far.
All right, let me jump in a couple.
Just a couple.
Yeah. They're starting to pull off the offer a little bit.
What the beak, baby? Come on in.
Yep.
Now, can we get past this brick wall of
the old low
previous support?
Right.
That's always
Can we get through the 30s?
Yeah,
that would be the question.
That's the pain point of buying these like splashes or liquidations or stop runs or whatever you want to call these things. Is you get in it and you're like, oh, okay, nice. I waited for my spot. And then you're like, okay, cool. Now I have to get through 9,000 previous buyers that are now underwater.
Yep.
I'm trading ES also, Mr. Kane. Look, check this out. Both. I have 2 positions. Pretty fun. This is just a treat. This is just a Thursday show treat. This is also a buy zone, but it goes all the way to 700. So that's a pretty big, it's a 15-point zone. And that was just the top of it there.
Yeah, we're just
720.
tickling the top of it. I mean, there's.
Yeah, who knows?
It's where the stab.
It'd be pretty gnarly to get back to 695, 700. That would be cool. Boy, would that leave a bunch of, that'd be a pretty big dead body, huh? Assuming that I understand that setup. No, I'm still working on it.
I don't know that I would call it dead body yet, but
Come on, you got to cross, you turkeys.
Yeah, we're just hanging out. You up.
Not a super big fan of that guy. I'd like to get through him.
All right, they're pulling off the offer now. Okay, that's good. That's encouraging. We're back in the 30s now.
Oh, nice. I see that I did not get a fill. I'm a tick shy on that one. You guys want to keep crossing, or do we just get up? We're just gonna
got back to 30s and then rejected. There's still time. We got a half hour.
That's cool. John asks, "What is your target, Leo? Where are you going? Point of control?"
Yeah, I'm just going back to the middle of the distribution. Right up here, 55. I'll take one off at 10 just because, 10 points lately has been like a banger of a trade. So, and I hate slow markets.
All right, we've come back and tested the 25 guy now again. Let's see. You got enough bullets? Man, this is a thick book too. Worst. I can't believe they missed me on that fill.
Were you trying to cover some?
Yeah. They missed me by a literal tick. 32. It traded 32. I had 32.25.
Gross.
Yep. Quite gross.
Well, this trade might be cooked.
F minus.
That's some real time, seeing that support resistance flip.
Yep.
We saw
Somebody
it go
asked me
right
this morning
to
if I
those
play
30s.
that. Yeah.
And reject it. So we could get a decent flush from here if it continues to press. They hit the 11s really hard on the bid. So if that doesn't get continuation through those 11s, which they're not getting it right now, that might be the fuel we needed to go back up to the middle of the range. Like, I don't know, 40 or 50 lots hit that 11s, like basically from like 14 to 11. So that might be
Trying
our
to
saving
watch.
grace.
Yeah. It was also the 5-minute OR high, which we hadn't, we hadn't touched any of these previous highs at all. So, I mean, that was nice, but I kind of hate this trade at the moment. Not that we can't bounce there, but that I don't love it. I would rather have gotten down to 700, 695. Looks like ES is trying to make a more meaningful low also. I don't know. How much time we got left? 25 minutes? I'm still stepping on it, Leo.
Yep.
Hmm?
Those 11 bids may have saved us.
Chat, nobody talk.
They
Nobody
slammed.
look at it.
They slammed from 14 all the way through 11, and
Mhm.
we didn't go anywhere.
Well, maybe a touch early on that. What's ES doing? Yeah. I would have liked to see that at least sweep these lows. Did not. That was not very as productive as I would have liked it to be. Still rejected that. I don't know. I might be over narrating this.
Well, that's what you have to
I might
do
be
when it's
looking-
going,
yeah.
2 points a minute.
Yeah, I'm looking for things that. Yeah, that's that big guy. Okay.
Yes. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to get out of 1. And then I'm just going to leave my stop right under this low. And just let it play out. Just de-risk 1 contract. Because of this rejection right here, and then they were, rejected again. So when you find buyers twice that get up to like what is now resistance, and that resistance kind of confirms,
Yep.
for me, it's just better to light up on the position.
Yeah, ES did a little better there.
Gamma must be in the room with us.
If it is, I
Maybe
would imagine it's
possible.
higher, right?
I would imagine
I don't
the
know.
gamma would be higher, but has everything just stopped? This might be a slower market than Globex.
Man, that thing went straight up last night. That was wild. Haven't seen one of those in a dog's age.
Were you at the desk when it happened?
Yes, I was. I did not participate though.
Everybody in their pajama pants just got along.
Yes, they did. It literally was just like, here you go. Just you can go ahead, press the buy button, sit back, relax, enjoy yourself. All right, fair enough. Leo, what time are you on with XY tomorrow? You're on 10 a.m., 10 to
10
noon
a.m.
Eastern?
10 a.m. We're putting a little bit of we're packing in some of the absorption here in these 14s to 11s still. So I'm going to lean on that a little bit. I might add to this trade if I get a decent chance to, decent look at an ad. I mean, I took one off, so it would make sense to put one or maybe two on if this thing can get some oomph behind it.
Yeah.
Stop should be at entry. No, because I'm long. No, I cannot define umph. Just meaning lots of buyers coming in, tape, lots of orders hitting the tape on the buy side, and aggressive activity that we're not seeing right now. So
It's umph,
right now,
umph.
there's no umph. There's no excitement. It's just the market's rotating. There's two-way trade. There's a little bit of sell side absorption down here. But there's really no initiation, right? We're not seeing tons of orders hit, cross the spread and hit the offer. So until that starts happening and we start to get some aggressive activity, then, I'm not going to do anything. I already de-risked the trade, to half size. So that's all I'm going to do. Kane, somebody's asking the questions for you in the chat.
Oh, cool. Yeah, it really stepped back on it at 722.
Kane might be napping.
I mean, I assume that dude's got to sleep at some point, right?
Kane, FedEx earnings today after hours could be awaiting on the market. I don't think they, FedEx has lost so much market share. I'm not sure that the market really cares that much about FedEx anymore.
Yeah, this sucks. No good. Stopped. Yep.
They tickled mine. They haven't got to mine yet. I'm out. So from an entry standpoint, just looking at the, got in here, got a little bit of a rotation, didn't really progress. I didn't take profit or anything like that. Kind of sat through some of this chop. I de-risk one and just kind of said I'll let the trade play out, and got stopped on that last piece. So the idea behind the trade, though, looking at this, let's see if I condense this down a little bit so you guys can see. We have this range that's clearly defined. We broke that range, and so the day is kind of a bullish day. We have the gap up. We have all this volume up here. Just looking for that trade returning us back to this volume. Things that I didn't really love during the trade were when we pushed back to these lows where we had broken from and we got rejected immediately. And then, the same thing happened again on that second push. And so that's what caused me to de-risk and then just leave it alone. So trade didn't work. But that's the idea behind the trade.
That's the way the cookie crumbles, as they say. I did
Yep.
add 2 lots to my ES trade right here, though. So I don't know. ES might have taken me out, or NQ might have just ticked me out there. Bad entry on my part, leaning on 720. I guess I waited for a little lower. We didn't sweep that low, but we got those 2. So I feel good about that. It definitely showed up there too at the 90. I mean, 66.88 is the top of the previous balance area. So, um, still looking for a continuation above that. It's tough when you're trying to like locate what does XY call it? Location scouting. When you're location scouting, it's it's not super clear all the time, and also, um, you don't know if you're right until it's already happened. So, somebody hit me up after the chat, after the stream this morning, and was like, Stowe, why'd you lean on that lower 90s spot? I was waiting for lower, and I was like, yeah, I don't know. Bid stepped in. It was right there. I mean, I was waiting for
saw that spot and had to take the trade.
I was waiting for these I'll move over. I was waiting for these highs to get retested, and they were. It was also the London 30-second opening range, so I was like, all right, well, we might party, we might not. That's how I found out those pants were waterproof.
Whoa. That's a great clip.
Oh my. Oh. My poor kid, if she ever gets a hold of any of the stuff I've said on this silly show.
Poor you.
Poor me, yeah. I mean,
She's gonna roast you so hard.
I'm already a big enough embarrassment to her all the time. Running around the neighborhood like a dummy. Yeah. She's like, Dad, my friend said they saw you running. I was like, well, yeah, I'm outside.
Oh, you're not allowed to run around your neighborhood?
Do I look weird? No, I'm just embarrassed. I embarrass her.
Thanks, Mark. See you next week.
Thanks, Mark.
Sell it into the close type of day.
I like this ad. I like this ad. So much worse now. I might just take it off. We got the algo in 3 minutes.
Yep.
Yeah. Yuck. Hey, Drunk Radish. What's up, brother? I'm at 87. Let's see. I got a 4.5 point stop there. That's pretty ridiculous. Oh Lord, there's so much offer too.
Still wearing brown socks and white gym shoes during sprints in the neighborhood.
Yeah. I mean, you're close. Whoever made that joke, I might need to check for cameras.
Somebody knows their Stowe.
That's a good idea for a game show. They will do that after a year. Be like, do you know your Stowe? Let's see how much.
I'm gonna take a one lot here, and there's some interesting bidding happening here in 06.
Okay.
So I'm gonna take a little bit of a adventurous trade, 10-point stop, and just let it either work or die.
Cool.
They sell this into the close, that's fine, but I'm gonna just take a little venture.
All right, there's 700.
Quick one. I love it when I'm immediately right or wrong.
I actually hate that, so I assume you're being sarcastic.
Calf high socks for sure.
All right, there's 88.
Calf high socks for sure. Stowe, confirm.
I think so.
Calf high.
I don't know what's. Oh no, wait. What's a calf? The calf is the lower one, right? Yeah.
You don't know what a calf is?
One? Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I got those. Sorry, I'm trying to pay attention to something. I'm trading you turkeys. All right, we ticked that. That's nice. 30 seconds to the algo, though. Hate that.
Attention traders, it's algo time.
Yeah, I know, Kane. I know it is.
3 seconds.
1 second.
I'll go pretty dead.
Okay. Did it get stuffed by this 92 spot? Are they going to be able to get through that? Okay. All right, so I put 1 on at 91. I guess I'm really just trying to get to this.
That's how the cookie crumbles. Got stopped to the tick, and you know what? It goes right to where I was going.
It does tend to crumble like that.
Yep. If it was a 12-point stop, it would have worked, you know. But I was going with the tight, you know, I'm going to be tight, and paid for it. So
Only XY can
sometimes
pull that
using
off,
tights-
dude. I ain't that good.
Sometimes
ain't that
tight
good.
stops isn't always the best. Got stopped to the tick 4 times today. I've been there.
Yeah, dude. It happens,
Been
man.
there. That's part of trading. That is part of trading.
Yep.
Stowe's going to get himself a fresh pair of New Balance.
Nah, I'm a Hoka guy.
Hokas are the best.
Yep.
Actually, I've never used Hokas.
Oh, really?
Nope.
They're really nice.
I'm into the On running shoes.
What's that?
On running? You never used On?
No.
ON? It's a Swedish brand.
No.
Somebody tell them about On.
That sounds very exotic. I'll write it down.
No, they're like the top selling shoe right now.
Oh, really?
On Clouds.
On Clouds. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, ON.
I mean, we haven't really I mean, that was a good tick at 88, I guess.
Yeah, I would hold this till the close. I mean, I think this is going back into the range.
Well, I'm at the point of control for ES already, so I'm gonna take one.
Oh yeah, I see it.
All right, we'll keep one. NQ's still got a ways to go. It's still fighting with
30s.
Yeah. So if it can get back through that, that'll send ES also. But I assume we're in Pin Town, Pin City, Pinville. I started to do the city thing again, Leo.
Oh, you did?
Mm-hmm.
That's a bummer.
Snuck right up on me too.
Nobody wants to hear you say city.
I know.
Kind of long, one of the long 80s. Yeah.
Yeah, those bounce areas are powerful. I'll show you I'll show you what I'm calling pretty
Yeah,
charts
let's see
these days. So yeah, this is a cool study. If you can look at the whole thing, production, give me the big screen, baby. Yeah, this is all auto plot stuff. Draws this box, and we just came back down and ticked it to a tick, 88.50, right there. Boom. That's always nice. We're just gonna get back to 6,700 here, but yeah, we also came down and we ran the weekly +1, and wicked back into it on this 30-minute candle. So close back inside here for the end of the day. That's cool. That keeps my, ability to smash the buy button going. So that makes me happy. And we're still in the monthly +1 bigly. So feeling good about all those things. There's our double or nothing algo. Does anybody want to look and see how much FedEx is in the NASDAQ real quick?
So I'll give you $1,000 if you bet me 1,000. Actually, you bet me 500. I'll give you 1,000. We don't take the overnight high out in the next 3 minutes.
No. How the hell will we take the overnight high out? It's 9,000 miles from now.
I was just trying to get a free trade.
No free trades. No free trades. Oh man, big rejection there.
That's the power of that anchored view up.
Freaking thing.
Yeah, this is an interesting close because it's like, okay, so we rallied all day and then end of day, we just closed back at the open.
Yeah.
Okay. So what, that doesn't tell us anything really. I mean, a little bit. You can carry forward a little bit of the rejection from today's today's high. I don't know how good it looks on ES, but NQ has the slightest of excess, not much, but we potentially have a bunch of volume up here that could be troublesome.
So much. I mean, that 6707 person was super busy. They got everything they wanted 3 times. So that was weird. It was a really annoying ledge for a while, actually. I thought that we were getting the overnight high around here, around like 12:45 once we finally popped it. But this thing was just a cliff for like the whole day, just standing there, mocking me. But boy, NQ, if NQ leaves all this volume up there, that ain't great. I'll have to check out what the Dow did today, too.
Do you like the color yellow?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Just
not specifically.
Your 24-hour view up is yellow, like it's like a school bus.
Do you like it?
No.
Okay. I was thinking that maybe you didn't like it. judging from your question.
Was that not obvious?
Do you want to make? Yeah, I should, Mom. Yeah, I'll get Leo. I'll teach him. I'll teach him to mock my colors.
Stowe.
Hey,
Leo. You think Stowe's ever going to move his stop or no?
Not today.
No.
I've added this thing like 9,000 times. This baby's going until 4 o'clock, no matter what happens.
Well, you got like 90 seconds left.
We have about 90 seconds left. I don't know why I was trying to refute that, Jim, but fair. No, I mean, I've taken profit off this 4 times now, so.
All right, I'm rooting for you, man, but
We'll see.
I'm sweating.
That's you gotta get the people going, you know?
All right.
I can't believe this close on NQ.
You did get a little bit of lift when you whispered. Remember when you whispered?
That's true. I should go back to that.
Yeah, that worked.
I was like, chat, yes, everybody calm down. Nobody freak out right now.
Come on. There you go.
Real quick, everybody like this show. We don't get 200 likes. I don't think Jim will leave us.
Oh, I haven't even looked at the likes yet.
Yeah, come on. Hit the likes.
We didn't pump the likes today.
Get the likes. We didn't pump them at all. Come on.
We did pump the contest.
Mine is showing 1. Why did I show 1?
The trade arena next Thursday. When does it start? At the
The
open.
25th. Yes, right at the open.
So go register for the trade competition next Thursday, September the 25th. There's a link in the chat, and you can win. First place gets $1,000, and all the way from first place to 20th. So it's not like you have a long shot of winning, and it'll be fun because it's realistic. It's you can trade 5 MNQ, 5 MES.
That's awesome. I can't wait. I'm signing up right now.
Do it, Jim.
Yeah, it's
Get in
going to be
there
cool.
and compete. There's also side bets going for the 4 of us. You're going to open up those markets, right, Jim?
Do we have prop bets? Like,
Yes. Yeah.
like in sports, it's like, will Stowe go along the whole time? Over under plus 120.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure hoping for a trend day up. Just throwing that out there. Trend day up, and money's going to need to be on me, I think. But
who's the first to get stopped out?
Trend day down, I'm toast.
Anyway,
Good
job today, you guys.
It'll be fun.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome.
Thanks, you, buddy. Jim.
For sure. By the way, I don't blame Deli for not liking this Ankh thing. I have so many nieces and nephews. I don't even know all their names.
Okay.
And they shake me down every time one of them has a birthday. I get a text. Love you, Uncle Jimmy.
Yeah, there it is.
Like, oh, what's her Zelle number?
Okay, Uncle Jimmy.
It's a horrible thing. It's a horrible thing.
Listen, we found your weak spot now. You and Deli. So you might as well just call yourself Uncle Jim.
Oh, no. We gotta Deli plots revenge pretty well. If you remember the Mary Black incident.
So
I'd be careful if I were you.
Okay.
Anyway.
All right. Well, I'm excited for tomorrow, buddy. I'm gonna be watching you at XY Party, watch the PAX show. Unfiltered Fridays, as we're calling it now, Jim, just so you don't have to constantly be worried about earmuffs.
It's a family show.
The family show.
Yeah, and we have Tammy Marshall. Tammy's great. I can't wait to talk to her again. She's the Fibonacci princess.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
She's been on before. She's pretty awesome. And then XYZ is joining you tomorrow, Leo, right?
Yeah.
All right. You're after PAX, so that'll be fun.
We're gonna watch the cinema of PAX.
Fridays have become must-see TV. I'm telling you, it's Friday mornings when you got PAX going wild. It's going to be great.
I'm here for it.
Anyway, well, I appreciate you guys as usual. Thank you everybody who participated in NinjaTrader Live today. A thumbs up, thank you. Subscriptions, thank you. We're inching up there. Appreciate everybody hitting that subscribe button. Appreciate everybody being super cool in the chat, helping each other out. That's the best part of the community, and very grateful for Stowe and Leo the Big Cat to put on the line for us this afternoon. Thank you, gentlemen.
Thanks, Jim.
Want to remind everybody, most important message. It's not the weekend yet, but it is the night. Most important message, please be safe out there. Be good to each other. See you soon.
Thanks, Cat.
Bye.